What is going on with E3 2019? Showing games with no gameplay. Revealing games for the first time, even with the release date. With no gameplay. Do they expect me to be excited for it? Do they want me to pre-order now? Characters from old franchises being put into mobile games. Hollywood actors to be hyped for the moment, but showing no gameplay in the end. Games that are coming out in 3 months, but still showing no gameplay, and choosing to show it with the CGI trailer. Conferences that are filled to the brim with nothing but remakes, remasters, ports, and a highly anticipated game that has little to no gameplay. Can anybody, save E3? First off, I kinda apologize because I said this video was gonna go up either Tuesday or Wednesday, but after watching something like that, can you really blame me? God, like, just Nintendo made so many announcements. That conference was so consistently exciting and hype that after watching the conference, for the next day, I had a headache because of how much they just revealed in such quick succession. I was like, please stop, calm down, calm down, Nintendo. It's like everybody else brung like their D, C, and F game, whilst Nintendo brung their A borderline S game. Like, holy crap. Just announcement after announcement. They completely, there's no question they won E3. But let's get into this. Lots to talk about. So first off, they announced that a new Dragon Quest character was coming to Smash Ultimate. Now, I personally don't care about Smash Ultimate, but that's cool as hell because I love Dragon Quest 11 and Dragon Quest 8. Dragon Quest 8 is part of what I like to call the holy trinity of RPGs that got me into those types of games growing up. So if I were to actually like Smash Ultimate, I would definitely play as the Dragon Quest 8 main hero. Then right on time, they revealed that Dragon Quest 11 was going to be released on September 27. It's a great game. I highly recommend it, especially with these new changes. If I ever wanted to play the game again, I'd definitely play that version. Then they went into Luigi's Mansion 3. They revealed some new mechanics like this suction cup where you take off enemy shields. I think you were able to do that in previous games, but now they just have like a thing dedicated to it. But not only just shields, but like walls and other things too. There's also like a new way of fighting the ghosts by slamming them. I'm not sure if that's going to be more satisfying than just sucking them up regularly, but hey, we'll see. And then there's also this burst move where you can use that to get ghosts off you when you're crowded. Then they also introduced Luigi, which I think was in the 3DS version, the 3DS remake or demake. But that's now a main mechanic now, and you're like controlling a separate Luigi, and he can go through certain obstacles like spikes. They also have the returning skyscraper mode from Luigi's Mansion 2. It's an online co-op mode. And then they also reveal that the whole game actually takes place in a hotel. So that's cool. Gives me some shades of another game. It looks good. Surprisingly, we didn't get a release date. So hopefully it comes out in October. That's what I think most people are thinking, since it's a horror game in quotes. So we'll see. There was also a Netflix game, and I think there was rumors or like Netflix saying they wanted to start making games. So this is like that first thing. It looks like a tactical RPG. They had like a really weird, creepy looking puppet trailer. That was weird. But it looks okay. Doesn't look really appealing to me though. Then they showed Zelda Link's Awakening, and they showed how you can actually make your own dungeons now. And they also revealed the release date, September 20. Now after seeing that trailer, I'm actually kind of interested in the game now. Like, that's how good this direct was. It actually got me interested in the games that I gave zero crap about before. That's how good this direct was. Then they also revealed that they're actually remaking, giving us an actual remake that people actually want of a game that never actually got released in America, in Trials of Mana, I think known as Secret of Mana 2 and Seiken Densetsu 3. So that's really cool. They're remaking that, and they're also releasing a collection that includes the original on it, translating everything. That's freaking sick. Hopefully this will lead into other games being translated and released that we never got in America. Then they had Witcher 3 coming to Switch. Personally, I think that Witcher 3 to me was really boring when I played it, but a lot of people love it. That is great that it's coming to Switch. It's a very high profile game. People always say it's the best game of the generation, so if you're interested, I'd say go for it. Then they went into Fire Emblem. This trailer sold me on the game, because before we really didn't have that much idea about what the story would be, but this actually gave us more of an idea. That, and we got to see a lot more of the English voice acting, so I recognized a lot of voices in that. And that, in like the character introduction trailers, after seeing all those characters, I'm actually interested, because before it was like, it looked boring, the character designs looked boring, the world looked boring, but now, you know, now that they revealed a lot of the story, I'm actually pretty excited for it now. And the thing about this direct was that they didn't really spend much time on anything. They just game. So this is all a quick succession. I'm just elaborating all of this. They also had a segment in between where they had Doug Bowser and Bowser doing that thing. I kind of expected them to do something like that. That's just so weird to like have a leader of Nintendo with the last name Bowser. But that was cool. That was really funny. Just one of the very few breathers you actually had in this was that skit. They also revealed that Resident Evil 5 and 6 were coming to Switch. So now the only mainline Resident Evil games that haven't come to Switch are 2 and 3. I think I might actually get Resident Evil 6, I'm not sure, because I really want to play out with my brother, because for 5 and 6, they're not scary, but they're really fun. They're fun as hell co-op. They also announced a new game, Contra Rogue Core, and they also announced like a bunch of other Contra games coming to Switch. That's awesome. That's perfect for the Switch, because you know you have the 2 Joy-Cons and just play with a buddy, co-op Contra. That's really cool. And then you got Daemon X Machina, got a release date September 13, and this leads into September being an insanely packed month with a bunch of games. As far as the game goes, it looks good. I played the demo. I enjoyed it, but there is several problems with it. They did do what the Octopath devs did and gave the people who played the demo a chance to give feedback for the game, so hopefully there'll be a lot of improvements by the time it actually releases. There's also a Panzer Dragoon remake coming out. Very excited for that, because I've always heard nothing but great things about all those games. So very excited to finally be able to play it. Pokemon, they revealed some new things with the Pokemon Go Plus. Now I just hope they don't do any exclusive, like you have to get the Pokeball to unlock a Pokemon deal. I think they cleared that up in this, because they mentioned that all the Pokeball does in the game is give you the ability to take your Pokemon with you. Now if they lower the price like a significant amount, I'd actually like that, because I'd love to just take my Pokemon and just like hear them like in the I don't know. It sounds cool. Maybe it's one of those things that sound cool and it's not really that cool, but yeah, Pokemon Sword and Shield look great. Hype as hell for that game. Astral Chain looks fantastic. Definitely top 3 most anticipated games this year. Holy crap, that game just keeps looking better and better and better every single time you see it. Of course, we already have a release date for it, August 30. Can't freaking wait for that game. Platinum Games. I love Platinum Games. Empire of Sin was like a LA Noire type game. I'm not sure what type of game that is. It's like top down, from what I'm seeing. It looks kind of cool. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. Again, another game where because the conference was so good, it got me interested into this game, which is another game I wasn't really interested in before. That looks cool. I am a little shaky about them announcing expansion packs before the game is even released. Like, why is it always gotta be something with these games, especially Capcom? Of course they do something like this. I'm not sure what those expansion packs have. They showed like X-Men and Fantastic Four. We'll see. We'll see. It already looks like it has a ton in the game anyway, but I don't know. We'll see. Cadence of Hyrule, they're really pushing this game. To me, it looks like a really annoying game to play because it's like going on a beat by beat basis. I don't know. It looks kind of cool. Looks kind of annoying. They're really pushing that game though. A new Mario and Sonic game. I don't know. I might actually pick this up because I need more party games on the Switch. I mean, more actually good party games on the Switch. Yeah. That game looks cool. They're adding a ton of new things like surfing, fighting, and skateboarding. They finally gave us that. Animal Crossing New Horizons. People have been asking for that for like the longest time. They finally gave them gameplay and a release date. It got delayed to 2020 after being, announced for 2019. But hey, after this, I think we're good for the rest of this year. They got Animal Crossing 2020, March 20, 2020. It looks great. I'm definitely pretty excited for it because I think one of the biggest reasons why I couldn't really get into Animal Crossing that much is because you either had to strictly play it one way or the other, handheld or at home, but now you can just play it either on the TV or in handheld form whenever you want. So I think that might change it. That, and it looks like they're changing it up. It looks like more of an island type place than a town. After that, they had a whole indie and third-party sizzle reel. They showed off Super Lucky's Tale, which I'm pretty excited for because it's a 3D platformer. They also showed off Spyro Reignited Trilogy, and then we found out it was still incomplete on the cartridge, so I'm completely not interested in that. Ni no Kuni is also coming out on the Switch. That game, definitely one of my favorite RPGs on the PS3. Love that game a lot better than the second game. Second game pretty much got rid of what made that game good and replaced it with a bunch of other things to compensate. So, great game, highly recommend that. It's made by the design is like Studio Ghibli, so. And it's developed by Level 5, so that's pretty much the dream. We're almost at the end. We're almost at the end. Then they announced that Banjo-Kazooie was going to be in Smash. Now, I wanted this from the very beginning with the Smash ballot. That was the only character I ever voted for. But now that I don't really, play Smash Ultimate like that, honestly, I was wanting for Banjo-Kazooie to be in the game because then we'd have a higher chance of getting those Banjo-Kazooie HD remakes that they had on the 360 ported over to the Switch. I hope that happens since they are in the game now, so we'll see. They're coming out in fall, and then I forgot to mention the Dragon Quest character was coming out this summer. Then they released the bomb, the Megaton, a Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild sequel. Holy crap. Now, they did not show gameplay. They at least had the decency to show in-game cinematics and not some pre-rendered CGI cutscene that's not even going to be in the game. So at least they did that. I'll take that over a CGI cutscene of some actor, That's insane, solely due to the fact that it's a Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild sequel. One of the best games of the generation is getting a sequel. A game that is already so damn near perfect, but it has so many things that they could improve on that it's actually ridiculous how much better they could make this sequel. So that was insane. Probably the second best announcement at E3 for me. But overall, Nintendo did amazing. Of course, they had the treehouse. I didn't account that with my score. Nintendo clearly won E3. No competition whatsoever. So many great announcements. So much gameplay reveals. I'd give them a rating of a 9 out of 10. Had they shown gameplay of Breath of the Wild and had improvements in Nintendo Switch Online, that probably would have been a 10. But they clearly won E3 either way. It was amazing to watch. Just one of the greatest E3 conferences of all time, by far. Shout out to Nintendo for saving E3. That's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed my E3 videos. And I will see you guys next time. Now, before you type in the comments, no, I did not forget the Megaton, my favorite announcement of E3. No More Heroes 3. After coming off of Travis Strikes Again, I did not expect to see this game as soon as we did. Because after Travis Strikes Again, and the things that go on in that game, and what they set up for this game, it's gonna be a crazy as hell game. And from what Suda's been telling us, how he's gonna make it bloodier, gorier, and like the Avengers, oh my god, I already see that with the whole Travis touchdown will return, like the Avengers movies. Like, oh my god, that was crazy. That made my E3 right there. I love Suda. I think he's really fun. I love his games. I can't wait to see how this game turns out. Anyways, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys next time.
But don't you worry. A hero descends. What? There are no heroes in this world? Oh, but there totally are. My name is Travis Touchdown. I'm the last hero around, here to save the world.
Yeah, Pokemon Sun and... not Sun and Moon. Pokemon... why do I always call it that?